Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jack, and this is it. This is our Metal Gear Online epilogue. I have with me everyone that has been on the show with me all these past 8 seasons. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. It's up, guys. This is Phoenix Asunder.
And this is Mayhem Massacre, and I choked on Pete.
Formerly known as Blood Shadow, so for everyone who's been watching all 8 seasons, you know this is Blood Shadow. He currently has a new name, Mayhem Massacre.
Yeah.
But just know that that's still him. So,
and you guys might know me from the season of well, pretty much the person that screams like.
Yes. And
yeah,
guys, I just got to say, I'm really happy all of you guys were able to finally, were able to get back with me and actually make this epilogue with me. Because honestly, this is going to be something that's going to be really fun to talk about. And I just want to point out, everyone, this is our very last Metal Gear related video. Like, this is our very last one, so I want to make it the best we can possibly make it.
And, it means a lot to me, despite the fact that I never really played Metal Gear. But I'm just glad Adam wanted me to be a part of a series he likes, and told me so much about a game series that he likes, despite the fact that I've barely played any of it.
And we eventually got you onto the show too, starting on
Season 7?
In Season 6, I believe.
Season 6? Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I think you did a video with me in Season 6, and then you did one in 7, and then we all did Season 8 together. Like, all 5 episodes. Season 8... What's up?
I still think it was funny when we were sitting there and we ended up match and you just said, Roger,
Oh my god, that was so annoying.
Or when the time you told me to be on the team.
To tell you the truth, Adam, it could just be because, I've been lazy and I just haven't watched, all your videos, but I don't actually, even with the ones I was in, I don't really remember a whole lot, and it wasn't even, that long ago.
We finished, I think we finished filming the final season back in December, I believe. I think it was December, like early December.
Yeah, but a lot can happen in 4 months, especially online on the internet.
Hey man,
I think one funniest thing that actually happened was whenever you and me started it out, then we tried to get Nick and then Steve into it. Well, I don't know if Nick and Steve started into it, but you and me did it. And man, I was sucking so bad because you were always off in the distance, just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, to everyone. Why, I was always getting balloons dangling in the air, looking like I had a balloon stuck to my butt.
Well, Gary, I
Nick,
guess
you could say I was being Mary Poppins.
Nick, did you want to say something? Oh, so you're having a good time with your pizza over there.
Well, call me peanut butter and jealous.
But anyway, so
Adam, there was something I wanted to say to Gary.
Go ahead.
Well, but I guess part of the reason I did good, despite the fact that I was pretty new and I asked in the videos what controls do what. I guess that's just what happens because I've played a lot of games that involve guns, like Uncharted, Call of Duty, Division, Battlefield.
Yeah, I'm not. And I
killed
say,
a lot
man,
of bad guys and mercenaries, so I guess that's why I did better while you were getting your ass handed to you.
And I gotta say, man, whenever we brought you onto the show, like game-wise, when you started playing with us, it was in Season 6, you actually started getting really into it. Like, from 6 to 8, you really started enjoying yourself quite a bit.
Yeah, I was, and it's not like other games I've played where I play it outside. I made videos on Battlefield 1 a while ago. That game I played outside of the videos. But with Metal Gear, I just played it when it was time to record because I like to use my free time wisely.
Now, I can
No,
honestly
that's
say
true.
I found my calling when it came to being like normal shooters, and you guys are on the ground. You guys are good at that. But man, when I was in that mech, I was wrecking ass.
You actually were like you would actually get in the walker gears and you would just bust ass. You would literally take down so many people. I remember when, I remember our very first episode of the series that we did together. It was me and Gary that were in the episode. But the ironic thing is that for our very first episode, we didn't talk. Like we didn't have any audio. My very first episode, me and Gary's. It was just straight gameplay with just me and him in it. And it wasn't until episode 2 where I was back by myself again for a little bit that I actually started doing commentary on the videos.
You know, Adam, I just remembered, I was actually in Metal Gear long before you even made it like a series, because back in 2016, you know, I was in one video with you, and I tried to talk like Big Boss, which was very bad, I know. But, yeah, you know, so, was I technically your first guest, or your co-star, co-host, whatever you want to call me?
I guess you were kind of like a guest star, you know, because we hadn't really started doing Metal Gear Online yet. We were kind of just playing the Phantom Pain and things like that, but we weren't really into online. But you and Gary both were part of Season 1.
I'd literally have to say that the ones that did it the longest on the seasons were probably me and you, Adam, if you add up all the times we actually were streaming together, compared to how many times people were just in it, out of it, in it, out of it, in it, out of it.
Yeah, I think I was the one. I'm the one person that was in every single episode. We ran that show 40 episodes
Really,
across 4 years.
You were the one who was in it the most.
I
You were the one who was making it!
had to continue even if no one was there.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you not be in it?
You see, people, you see the smart-assness we gotta deal with?
Oh my god.
Hey, hey, nevertheless, you know.
Today on Planet Bullshit, smart-assism.
Yeah, but hey,
We'll save that for...
on a serious note, guys, like, and I mean this to all three of you. Even though I was the one making this, none of this could have happened without any of you.
It was fun. Like, I had my times whenever I went top of the list, and you had your times when you went top of the list, so I mean, heck, we all had good games, but compared to... It's not about how good we are, it's just the fact that we all came together to make something good.
Yeah,
Yeah, because honestly, if you literally look back at all 8 seasons, you will literally see that...
we all got better and better with every season.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, look at this. Throughout all the seasons, there was never one episode where we were so competitive that we cared about actually winning the match. And not one episode did we even care about winning. Like, we were just there having fun. And if we had just happened to win the match, then we would be really, really happy.
Yeah, and you know, that's...
Now, sure, I raged a lot, but sorry.
I'm sure we all raged quite a bit on that show sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is a game, and, you know, we play these games and we make videos to have fun. We're not, you know, we're not pro gamers by any means, or at least I'm not.
You know,
Casual.
Gary, you actually left the series back at the end of Season 3, remember that?
Yeah.
And then me and Nick did all of Season 4 together, just me and him. And then you guest starred on an episode in Season 5. And then I think you literally stayed with the show again all after that.
Yep.
And then,
Adam, there is something I want to say.
Go ahead.
I know this doesn't really count as like a rage moment. I kind of just did this to be funny because this is just something I say to a lot of my friends when I'm, you know, just talking to them. But whenever they purposefully say something that makes them sound like a smart ass, you know, like, I don't remember what you said. You said something about buttons or something, and I was like, Adam, shut the F up.
Yeah. I don't remember what I said, but I do remember you saying that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Heck,
how could you ever forget me saying that?
I remember that one funny moment where I was talking as Mr. Herbert, and it was actually kind of funny because you were in front of me, and I was like, well, hello there, Adam. I see you on that opposing team. I'm going to come over there and slap you right in the penis. And then I actually stuck up behind you and stabbed you in the ass.
What did I? What was my reaction? Like, what did I say after?
I was like, what?
I don't remember, but
I didn't panic and run screaming like a little girl.
All right, we're Nick.
Yeah.
You've been kind of quiet, man.
Well, I've been waiting to say something, but every time I want.
The floor is yours, man. Come on in.
He's just been too distracted by that delicious pizza,
right.
which I can fully understand.
Everybody, let's let Nick say some stuff.
All right.
Floor is yours, Nick.
There was the time that when you told me, Nick, watch out, and then next thing you know, that shield bashed me.
Remember that? Dude, I specifically remember that. That was in the very first episode of season 8. I remember I was running towards the base area, and then because I saw you from my I think you were spotted on the goggles. So I remember I was running towards the base, and I looked to the right, and then I see you up in the distance, and you're shooting at someone, and the first thing I see right when I look over there is you're shooting at someone, and they just bash you. They run straight through you with the shield, and you're just like, whoa! I laughed so hard when I saw that.
Now, I can say the one match that pissed me off was when we were dealing with that one sniper that was on top of that building that kept sniping everyone. You were like, Gary, go around. And the thing that pissed me off is that it was so easy to get him, and I managed to get him, and then we won the match. But the thing that pissed me off is that he was up there for so long!
Yeah.
Yeah, roof campers are annoying. But, Adam, there is something a more serious thing I want to say, and it's, you know, especially now with, you know, what I have to deal with. It's not anything bad, just, you know, growing up stuff. But I just want to say it really does feel good that you wanted me to be in this. It feels good that, you know, because it really does show that, you know, that I feel wanted. I feel like I'm trusted. I feel like, you know, people care.
Well, we always do care. I mean, heck, you were part of the group, man. It was fun having you in it because it gave us more of a chance to actually
it's just
play as a bigger group.
We were the A team. We were the A team.
No matter what, I want to be seen as a help, never a hindrance.
I get that. Totally understandable. Nick, you got anything you want to say?
Or when the time when we were playing, and every time you saw the dude one out of ammo, and you're like, Adam, help me, and you see from the far, he's chasing me with a knife in his hand, and you hear that little shark scream that I did.
You did a shark scream.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember what episode it was from, but I do remember that happening. Oh man, we had some really good times on
we were
this series.
shooting at each other, and I threw a grenade, and he just looked at me, and I didn't have my knife. Next thing you know, he just pulls it out. I'm like, no, we talked about this. No. He just started.
Oh man.
I still thought it was like most of the funny parts that always happened was whenever you were on the opposing team, Adam. Because the funniest one was whenever you didn't think I would be able to get you, but I ran around the right side of the building, and I saw you, I was like, oh shit! So I ran around back, and I managed to shoot you a few times, but still, the funniest time was whenever I managed to finally sneak kill you, and I snuck up behind you, and you shot 3 times! I thought you were going to shoot me, but I managed to get you.
Yeah, like, I always think it's funny, you know, when we play any game, and we're always on the opposing team, because, you know, then you can just see what it's like if we didn't have any valuable friendship.
Oh man. Yeah, there was there's a few random moments where sometimes during a session some of us wouldn't be on the same team, and we would end up having to fight each other along with other players.
Yeah, and then Adam, if I had to fight you, I'd be like, Adam, I'll knock some sense into you.
I think each one of us might have just had the chance to actually be against one another at one point at least.
But I will say, if it comes to like everyone, like we were all really good, but I'll just tell you this, guys, if we ever decide to make a video again, and any of you viewers actually want to give us a chance and actually play with us, I'll tell you right now, the one guy you got to look out for when it comes from sneaking, Adam, don't do it.
I'm pretty much the sneak king when it comes to MGO.
Yeah, I know, you killed me plenty of times.
Yeah, but I just want to say, since this is our last Metal Gear video, it'll be on a different game.
Yeah. But
Not trying to be a buzzkill, just, stating the facts.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, look, this is our last Metal Gear Online video. But maybe somewhere down the line, sometime in the future, it's not going to be anytime soon, but maybe somewhere down the line, there will be a day where all of us just start talking about the past, and it's like, hey, let's do like a. Someone might have the idea, hey, let's do like a little reunion video, like just one, but it'll just be one.
Yeah, and guys, a while ago, like 6 years, if you can believe it, ago on my YouTube channel, I did a Let's Play of BioShock and Infinite, and I played the remastered version again like a month ago. So, in a way, I could revisit that too. But any one of us could do that. We could revisit the games that made us, the games that made us happy and brought us together.
So yeah, this isn't really goodbye forever. It's more like a farewell, for now.
Yeah, and
but
guys,
what I can say, guys, is that yes, you guys are viewing us. If you do see this video, feel free to leave comments on what games you would like all of us to get together and try out. I mean, there is a Predator Hunting Grounds coming out. There's going to be a few other new games coming out. Please give us your comments. We'll totally look into it and see what we can do.
He's right.
And also, something else I want to say is, when something ends, franchise or whatever, maybe it's something else. If it made you happy, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened.
Yeah, because honestly, I gotta tell you guys this right now. Sometime, and I don't know when it's gonna be, but I know it's gonna happen. Like one day, I'm gonna wake up one morning and I'm gonna get online, and I'm gonna see an article that says Metal Gear Online for the Phantom Pain has been servers have been shut down. And the day that I read that, I'm immediately gonna look back on my channel, and I'm gonna look back at all 8 of these seasons that I was so privileged to be able to do, and with all of you, knowing that now that these servers are gone, they can never be touched again. And I'm just glad that now we have our legacy right here on my channel of us having all these memories of all 8 seasons of us playing this together.
Yeah, like the main characters, Big Boss and Snake, we left behind a legacy.
Yes, we did.
And now, guys, honestly, one thing I can say is I like the season and everything, but like the hard part is the fact that, like I said, so we all got to say this to everyone out there. We know it's hard right now. We can't really do much right now because the COVID-19 virus, but all we want to say is please stay in your homes, be sure to wash your hands, and we'll all be praying for you and be able to take care of yourself. I know we can't do much, but then again, if you guys leave your comments, we can get into it right after this pandemic is over, and feel free to follow us and check out our channels.
I agree. Nick, you got something you want to say?
Yeah, like... Is there something I can say, Adam? And I know it's been a while since I've posted on YouTube, but I guess now because of these desperate times we're in, now is more than a better time than ever for me to return.
Say anything you gotta say, man.
And with something that you my viewers, Jack's viewers, and something he wants to see me do is see me return with Uncharted 2. I can't promise when it'll be, because, you know, anything could happen, but at some point, I will do it.
And we'll all be waiting for that day when it happens.
I guess now's a better time than ever, with everyone so just shooken up over how things are.
Yeah. But I got a quick question for all you guys. So, Seth, you slightly kind of answered the question, but you can feel free to elaborate more on it if you want to. But I just have to ask, you know, after this video is over, and you know we put Metal Gear Online to bed for now, you know, I just want to ask, you know, what's everyone's current plans for their next series that they're gonna do, anything that they're gonna want to try to do. We'll go one at a time.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go first. You know, I wanted to do Uncharted 2, but I also want to mix things up a little bit, not do the same thing. I guess I could do Jedi Fallen Order, because I played that. I can make videos on Battlefront 2, because I do love Star Wars, and I do like the game now. I could also do I want to do videos on Attack on Titan, Final Battle, you know, because the DLC came out, and I just haven't done it because, you know, save got corrupted. I have all my stuff back, though. I've been grinding, and I've got everything back plus more, but that's the reason why I haven't, well, part of the reason why, you know, I haven't made videos on it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Another thing, one last thing I want to say is I got Modern Warfare Remaster, and I want to make a series of that campaign.
That'd be really cool.
Rest of you?
So, Nick, let's hear from you next. What are your current plans on what you want to do now after this video?
I don't know.
You don't know just yet?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out.
Well, I know you were telling me that you are going to be you're gonna play Predator Hunting Grounds.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Cyberpunk too.
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk is probably going to be on all our lists. And I do have some news on that front. I think CD Projekt Red did come out and just recently state that despite everything that's going on, the game is not being delayed again from its September release as of right now.
That's good.
So that's a good small piece of news. But Gary, what about you, man? Like, what are a couple of your current plans after this video?
Well, I don't really know, because as all you guys know about my channel, I don't really have a job and I don't really make that much money. You might see a lot more gameplay from Adam and Seth and, well, Mayhem Massacre, other than me. I'm trying to think on what to do, but I only get $20 a week. But I do want to possibly do some videos on either, well, pretty much Predator Hunting Grounds, but that's iffy if I could even afford it, because I still got to worry about PlayStation Plus. But I'll try to pump out some videos on whatever I can possibly do.
Okay.
Alright, we're looking forward to it.
Alright, as for me, as you guys know, I'm currently doing my Scares and Nightmares series that I started right before we did our series finale for Metal Gear Online.
Yeah. Adam, don't forget, Planet Bullshit!
And yes, we do have another new series that all of us have started together that we are going to continue doing. This is literally our first big project together ever since finishing Metal Gear Online, called Planet Bullshit. Excuse my language, but that's just what it's called. And it's just us talking about random nonsense that's on our minds, random funny things, like things that have happened to us. And just stuff like that. We've already done 3 episodes already. We're gonna do a 4th one, like shortly after we release this epilogue, because I think this epilogue needs to be seen by the world first before we continue doing our current project. But I just say that, you know, Planet Bullshit is really something special. because you know it's just where we can just be ourselves and not really have to care about the consequences. But also, everyone here, my brothers here already know this, but I myself have just started a podcast with another work buddy of mine. His name is Amir, and we have a music podcast called Music of Mass Destruction. We released our first episode a week ago, and we're recording our second video tomorrow. We were going to do it today, but we had to postpone it till tomorrow because of work. But my podcast is on Anchor. You can download it on Google Play Store. It's free. All you have to do is just look up our channel. It's called Music of Mass Destruction. And the more listeners we have, the better. It's just us talking about music, bands, just any random topics we can think of about music. You know, bands changing styles, albums we're looking forward to. We talk about specific artists, bands, you know, just things like that. We had a really good, successful first episode, and we're gonna keep it going after that. So that's what's going on with us. And
this will not be the end. You see us together.
Oh no, we're gonna be together long in the future. Like this.
Now,
may
if you
be
guys want to hear of a band that we all like, that actually, yours truly, who was just now talking about their podcast. Speaking of their podcast, one band that he literally introduced us to is I'm sorry to say, guys, it is the shit. You guys got to listen to Ghost.
Yes. Ghost is literally pretty much my favorite band right now.
Will rock your pants off.
Over the last couple of years that I've been listening to them, they've slowly climbed to my #1 list. And new album coming out early next year, and I'm eagerly counting down the weeks.
What was the pay-per-view that they played Squarehammer?
I don't know. I don't remember, but like that. I'm gonna look that up as soon as we're done with this. I'm gonna look that up. But also, I want to say that, you know, even though this is the last of our series from here for Metal Gear, I have guest starred Nick and Gary on Scares and Nightmares, of them telling their own personal stories with me. So it's not like, you know, they haven't been disappearing ever since we ended season 8. But we're all still gonna be around. Like, and with Planet Bullshit's doing really, really good right now, and we're gonna continue to build off of it. And we all love doing it, and we're gonna keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Well, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up our little Metal Gear Online epilogue journey right here. Does anyone have any last things they want to say? Let's go one at a time. Seth, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching. You know, anyone who takes the time out of their day to watch my videos or any of ours, you know, I just want to say you're awesome. You know, you mean a lot. You know, your view. You're just taking the time to see my videos, whether you like, you know, or any of ours, means the world to me, even if you don't like them.
Okay. Nick, you got any last words you want to say for our epilogue?
My DiGiorno pizza is delicious.
Okay.
I want delivery, not DiGiorno.
Yes. Gary, you have any last words you want to say?
This is turning into Planet Bullshit.
Well, again, guys, I will say this. I know everything's all shitty right now, but again, from all of us, be sure to stay inside, wash your hands, and keep safe. COVID-19 virus is out there, but we promise you guys, we will be trying to pump out videos. It's just, if you guys want to give us some pointers on like what content you would like to see, what games, if you guys would like to see more Planet Bullshit, more Scares and Nightmares, topics, please feel free to give us that. But from all of us, we love you. Thank you for viewing the videos. Even if you love us or hate us, just the fact that you guys take time out of y'all's day to literally view this video, we thank you a lot. And remember to stay cool, stay fresh, keep on gaming.
Okay, and I guess it's down to me. I just want to say to all three of you guys, and you know, to everyone out there whoever even bothered to watch any of our Metal Gear Online videos, I just want to say that it's been an honor. I loved every video that I made. Despite sometimes how frustrating it could be, I loved making every single one of those videos. And Metal Gear Online honestly could not have happened without any of you viewers out there. It couldn't have happened without my three brothers right here. And
Thank you.
I will always be grateful for the time that we spent on this series together. And on a final note, I just want to say, we all thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.